Oh my god, we are in Victoria and it is freezing, yeah? This is a cool thing about having a caravan. You can just come in here while you put fuel in and cook up something quickly. I've got a confession to make. I'm so fucking angry right now.
In these future episodes that you're seeing of us here in Victoria, you're gonna see a lot of frustration and you're gonna see a lot of emotion. You're gonna see some slight arguments too. Like, as you know, on this channel, we share it all. So it is 2:20 in the morning. We've just gotten up. The girls are still asleep. Hopefully they stay asleep, but we're gonna get everything organized and then shift them into the bed. This was actually comfortable to sleep with last night, but I'm gonna undo it all now. This little one came out and that looks kind of promising to me. So yeah, Luke's made himself a coffee, which is lovely. I would have loved a coffee this morning, babe.
Oh, really? Did you come drink this?
Anyway, let's see if this worked or not. So, there are the results. And honestly, that is not bad at all. That was worth sleeping like a nana last night. There you go. Next time we're off grid, at least I'm going to have good hair.
Alright, the last push.
Oh my god.
Let's see how far it is.
How long we got?
Tell you now.
8 hours exactly.
762 k's.
How can we stop? So we'll get there about 12:30, hey?
Yeah. Okay. I think I go left and go around, yeah?
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Do you want me to have a look?
I'll just do it, it's all good.
You can so tell that we're getting back to Victoria.
9 degrees, man.
It's freezing, it's wet. It's 7:30 in the morning and it's still like dark. It's like gloomy, hey? I haven't seen one of these days forever. I remember these days when we used to live in Vic, we used to like be in bed and be so dark outside and it'd be so cold out of your blankets. You just like, you wouldn't want to get out. But we've only got, how long? 440 kilometers left, so we're getting there now.
Oh my god, we are in Victoria and it is freezing, yeah? Alright, put fuel in. Got about 460 litres out of that, out of a tank. Came into the caravan and Alex, oh shit, let's fell out. I gotta put the step up. And Alex is cooking me a toasty. Ari is having a chocolate sandwich with strawberries. This is a cool thing about having a caravan. Scarlett's just kicking back. You can just come in here while you put fuel in and cook up something quickly.
It's the best.
And just scoot. And then what are you getting?
Eating?
Yeah, what are you eating? We'll show you guys what she's gonna get. Don't go anywhere, man.
I can't help myself. I love food.
I know you do. I'm gonna get Rock out, is that okay?
Yeah.
And walk him really quick. Are you gonna pay? Or do you want me to do it quickly?
Can you pay? Can you bring my phone in here? I'm just giving it a squiz up from this morning because we like left so quick.
Have a look at Alex got. So she made me my toasty.
What a good start to my birthday weekend, guys. Look at
I
this.
got that. And then Alex. That's it.
I'll have it with you.
No, I won't.
Because I know you have instant regret after you saw it.
No, no one. The next stop we should be moving our destination.
Maybe. Depends where the girls go. Fingers crossed. Because I just want to get there now.
We've been in the car for like 5 minutes and Alex still hasn't had a bite because she's giving
torture. It's like,
giving Scarlett a bottle.
This is how Rocco must feel when like we're having dinner and he's waiting for a bite. It's like,
take a bite now.
I can't.
Where's these blue skies?
We're in Victoria. It's winter.
We picked the right time to come up last year, but the wrong time to come back. Is it annoying with the camera in your face? Hey, in the car. Is it good? Is it good? No, on it. Yeah?
Yeah, just saying it's boom. Boom. That's enough now. Let me enjoy it.
What?
You're gonna film me eating the whole hot dog?
Yeah. Okay.
No sleep, while things run dry, I'm empty. I can't see, I'm blinded by this concrete.
So we made it back in Victoria.
And we're back in the cold, hey?
Well, today's actually pretty hot.
And it's funny because when we got here, we did feel a little bit emotional because obviously we've lived here our whole lives and spent the last 12 months in Cairns.
Yeah.
But now we're like, okay, let's game plan, let's get it done. And so that's why we're on here now, because we want to share our game plan with you as to what we need to do here. We have 30 days, hey.
We've already booked where we want to stay, but we're not going to tell you guys
For
yet.
Christmas.
So we've got time.
We're finalising the plans, so we've booked the Christmas accommodation, but we'll get there. We've got 30 days, right? So in these 30 days, for anyone new that's tuning in, the reason that we're in Victoria at the moment is because we do have our investment property down in Victoria, and we're converting that into an Airbnb property while we're travelling. Main reason for that is because we want to have a base while we're travelling so that if something does go wrong for whatever reason, and touch wood it doesn't, we have a base we can return to with the kids. So we have 30 days to completely get this house cleaned. We want to sand back the hardwood floors.
We've got the windows to do. We've got rotted windows because this house is very old.
Yeah.
We need to put a gate for a shed.
Yeah, so secure like our boat in. We need to furnish it on a budget.
For the timber boat.
Yeah.
We need to furnish it on a budget. And we're going to show you guys like everything now. So. And
then to give you guys just a little bit of a hint where we're heading to, we need to get the car done. We need a bull bar done. We need a winch done. We need to do these upgrades. The
motor has to be rearranged.
Yeah, like we need to distribute, obviously, weight in our van appropriately. So, yeah, Airbnb needs to get done. Renovations at our Airbnb property. Furnish it. Get it listed, number one. Number two, get our car works finally done and see the patrol looking as sexy as she's ever going to look. And then on top of that, make sure that this van is functioning and it's working, and work out like the boat as well. So as you guys know, and I've seen so many comments, how are you going to get the boat off the roof? The plan was when we picked up the boat, get it on the roof, get it secure, get to Victoria where we are now, and now we're working out a system how to get it on and off.
And why we're working out this system as well is because like we're only allowed on the Y62s 100 kilos on the roof.
Yeah.
They haven't tested it over 100 kilos, so which means is if you have more than 100 kilos on the roof of the Y62 patrols and something happens with your car, with a motor, with anything, they avoid warranty. So it's basically. So that's why
there's a lot happening in the next 30 days that you guys are going to see. So
but we're going to bring you guys along.
Stick around, subscribe, turn notifications on. It's going to be a crazy 30 days, hey. If you thought the 30 days to get out of our rental property was crazy to get in the van, this is going to be crazier. And the reason why, we have a taste now of what it's like to be in the van, hey.
And we want to get back in the van.
Hungry and ego.
Are you ready to put your work boots on?
Yeah, I chucked them out in Cairns, but I guess I'm going to have to get new ones or work in my Uggies, one of the two.
And I just want to quickly say we're back in Victoria, and I did, when we rocked up to the house, and obviously everything where it all started happened from the house that we're in now. And yes, we are going to do our story about how this all started and what we went through. We promise you to get done. But like, I honestly started crying basically driving in. It was just like, oh my God, like look how far we've came from where we were. We left this house
as a family of 4 with Rocco, and we've come back to this house as a family of 5. And like, there's so many memories of Aria as a baby in this house. So it's a really special property to us, and that's why it's not just like an investment property to us. It has, it's got a lot of history in here of us. So we want to give her the love she deserves before hitting the road. And on top of that too, I really think that we're setting ourselves up right, and I really want to see what Airbnb is going to generate for us as well, instead of just doing like a 12-month tenancy. So, and we'll keep you updated on that on the road as well.
And the reason why we got emotional too, sorry to cut you off, but it was like we did everything, and we'll go more deeper in it, like we did everything to like keep this house, and
backs were like against the wall.
Still, like we really... That's the word.
Sacrificed it all,
to keep the house and do what we're doing now.
We sacrificed everything but this house.
Yeah.
So it's precious. But we will get there. Enjoy. And we'll see you on the next one.
Put your work boots on.
Just really quickly too, I wanted to add one last note. In these future episodes that you're seeing of us here in Victoria, you're going to see a lot of frustration, and you're going to see a lot of emotion. You're going to see some slight arguments too. Like, as you know, on this channel, we share it all. It's been very tricky, and we're only halfway through. So enjoy, keep in mind, this is crazy, and the both of us just want to get back in the van.
Welcome to Mitre 10 in Drysdale or Ocean Grove. I should know that because I'm from here. We're here might attend to get a cover for the motor and to lock it up so it's locked, so it's harder for someone to pinch it. And that's it, and then we'll lock that. We don't know if it's gonna fit.
It's gonna fit.
You reckon? Should we open it?
Shove it in. Moment of truth.
I know you want to do it.
I do want to do
I
it. I itch to do it.
Okay.
I don't know why. I like doing things like this. And I get like itchy. Yes! That's the reason why I like to do it. There we go.
I'm gonna study it, yeah? Do you reckon up, or you can only go in anyway like that?
And, yeah.
Do you want to push it out?
Yeah, I do.
Go. Okay, because that's it.
Locks in.
It's time to empty the car. Look at the stuff we've got in it. Heaps of shit. Look at Rocco's hair. I've got a confession to make. I'm so fucking angry right now.
Can we just deal with it Monday?
Yeah. So I'll just tell him quickly.
It happens. Shit happens.
So
It is what it is.
reversing the van in the driveway, and I couldn't. It's my fault. Long story short, I tried to full lock the Caravan with full lock. I can't even speak. I'm that fucked off. Try to full lock the Caravan with the patrol with the Caravan on the back, and I hit the motor. And also, watch out, Al. Oh, I can show you here. And also, what I did is I friggin' stuffed up the back light. Still works. It's just the lens come off. And I don't know. Well, apparently there's no. You can't change the lens on its own. You got to change the whole system. That's just.
It's that you're towing a massive van with an outboard on the trailer. You're getting used to it. I was just fucked off because you jumped out of the car and you literally said, you were like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Because in your head, you thought you relished it. But in my head, I'm thinking that that's a big thing and he just doesn't give a fuck.
And I'll tell you what happened. I was in the car and I heard kink and I thought, oh no, I just stuffed the whole tailgate of the door.
Like
I thought I just crushed.
feet away.
Wait a sec, I just thought I crushed the whole door of the tailgate. So I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I done to the back door now? And then what happened?
And literally I was 30 feet away and I heard the crunch and I was like, oh, fuck. But in my head, I was going, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Shit happens. Move on. Blah, blah, blah. And then Luke jumps out of the car. He's thinking in his head that everything's like air.
Thought this was all caved in, I swear.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's what you were thinking. And so Luke jumps out and Luke goes, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Sure. No, now I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I thought I stuffed all this, but it's just that there. It's a big deal. And I scratched a little bit there.
Yeah. I'm burning about that.
Sorry. I fucked up.
He's getting a rebar right now.
Like $4.5 grand. Not yet. We'll get it eventually when we can afford it.
I want the long range fuel tank. Look at the hair, Rocco.
Murgi.
Oh, Murgi. Look at him. He's just happy.
Oh,
Alright,
I know
let's do it,
this
yeah?
pops off anyway. If we, Al,
Ouch. This car's too high.
this pops off. Al,
So what does that do? Nothing.
And we
you
can
can't change it.
you can
That's it.
unbolt that and
I
that
don't want
pops
to
out.
talk about it on my birthday weekend. Let's just enough. You know what I mean?
Alright, let's take all these boxes out.
I caught a fish down in the bay of Ballerine.
This is a Queensland chart.
Look at the amount of fish. I'm actually hanging for some squid though.
You gonna get some squid?
I want to go get some squid while we're here. I fill up the freezer a bit because Ari loves it too. And some whiting too, babe.
Hey?
In Queensland, how many fish did we get? And we're like, oh yeah, that's probably like a 5. It was a bit fishy. But then you do get like your really good fish too. But on another note, everything that you kind of get from the bay here is beautiful.
Flathead,
Whiting.
pinkies are okay.
Oh,
I gotta try that again. I can't remember.
I think
pinkies.
I think we overdid it.
Nah, yeah, we overdid it, and you
Queensland
can't.
taught me to not overdo fish.
You can't have really big snapper and eat them. You have to have the nice, you know, what 38 centimeter pinkies. Whiting, flathead, gummy sharks.
Yeah, see? Get some fillets, babes.
I'll try.
Why don't you look at me like that? Lex looked behind the camera, was like,
I don't know. The pressure's on, yeah?
take the pressure down. Come on, I want to